Hey everyone, this is Kaifu here with game 2 in the series between Cameron and Kaifu. With Cameron on my right side is playing Charlotte, while on your left side we have Kaifu, aka yours truly, is playing Shion, but however substituting Shion into Charlotte itself. So this will be a mirror match, but however both decks will be playing a different type of style. One will be based on mid-range and the other will be based on combo. So yeah, so let's get back to the game itself. Currently life point wise 4,000 compared to 4,000. Now a lot of people say that why do you substitute Shion to Charlotte? Now wouldn't that mess up with your combo piece? Not really, because think of it this way. In game 1, for those who don't know, for game 1 he actually won the die roll and he often goes choose first. I was thinking, okay, since he didn't actually win in game 1, spoiler alert, so this will give me the opportunity to predict that he might be going first again because he wanted to get the first play. So this will allow me to predict him to go, forcing me to be on the draw, so I will get the extra Energize token. So this will allow me to ramp, get Hula on the field ASAP, and so on. So that was the plan. Sure, I won't get the full benefit from Hydromonica, and I don't have the extra knowledge by checking top card of my deck, but what benefits the most is the extra resource. The extra resource will allow me to resolve my Hulong a bit faster and put on the battlefield. Now my opponent did pay 2 resource and put a standby card on the field, and not only that, in the previous turn he actually discarded my Seal Winter Light with the I think it was Dark Mist, I think that's what it's called, I could be wrong. So yeah, I couldn't do much, and I played my Sacred Elf on the battlefield and have 2 resources open, or 3 resources open now to play with. So now I was thinking now, the reason why I searched for a basic green stone instead of like Water Magic Stone or even a Fire Magic Stone is because that I want to bluff him that I might draw into Whirlwind, because he saw my hand had 1 cancel spell and 1 Magic Stone analysis, and the other was 3 resonators. So I want to bluff him to the fact that I drew Whirlwind. That's the only reason I'll search for the basic green Magic Stone. Now if it wasn't for that, I would just search for the Water Magic Stone to just keep it balanced so I can actually use my, if I have to judgment, I can judgment and so on. So yeah, that's the idea. At the moment my opponent plays 3 to drop the Gil Lapis on the battlefield, the Resonator, but however I told him you cannot search for Appreciate because you have to start off with the basic side, with the shift side anyway. So you have to search for something else. He searched for Izuzami, which allows him to be a removal spell in the graveyard or a discard for order. Not only that, he can pay the cost of Gil Lapis to give a +4/+4, making a 10/11, which is quite huge to be honest. So he has a discard order for Gil Lapis, which allows him to do a lot of stuff. Now, at the end of the turn, I drop down Melfi, so to give him the extra resource on this. So I have red, I have like green and blue, and then I have white from the tap from Magic Stone. So I have all the requirement I need at the moment to drop Hulong and put the favor in my advantage. But however, what bothers me the most at the moment is the face down standby card. I don't know what it is, and in game 1 I noticed that he was main board Lunar Lake, so I know for the fact that it could be a Lunar Lake or it's not going to be a Lunar Lake, so it's risk versus reward at the moment. However, he is tapped down, so I can wall with him, but the current time now I do not have enough resource. I only have 6 resource. If I want to wall when his face down predicting is a Lunar Lake, I need 7 resource. I only have 6 at the moment, so I can't make that power play. So at the moment I was debating should I drop Red Boy to bait out the face down card. So at this moment I was thinking should I do it, but at the same time if I do it, it'll be a waste, because say that for example it wasn't the Lunar Lake and I waste my late game card for the scenario that I had to go to the late game. I might need to nuke the field, so I want to keep in my hand. So that was the strategy at the moment. So he tapped for another resource, blue resource now, blue-red resource, so now he has the option to shift, so which allows him to Gil Lapis getting a passive target attack. Not in that his passive attack will be 10/10, so which is really big for a 4-drop to be honest. And not in that, he can trigger the Gil Lapis shift side with his enter ability. The enter ability allows you to do 2 things, target a shift card in the field and shift it without paying the cost, and or you can drop a 12 Apostle from your hand and give a Swiftest and remove the game at the end of the turn. So what does that mean? It means that he can drop something really big and take control of my field or do some kind of strong play. But however, the most common play we see with Gil Lapis is that when you shift with it, he shift the Gil Lapis, you drop a Behemoth, which is a 15/15 Resonator and does burn damage when you're blocked with Resonator, and they take damage equal to damage being dealt to it, so instantly 15 damage. So he attacked me direct for 600 and put me down to 3,400 compared to his 4,000 life point. So at this point in time, I'm okay. I'm okay taking life point damage because I can heal up with Hulong. Next, he dropped Valentina, so I'm like, okay, I have the wall in my hand, but that face down is kind of scary. If it's Lunar Lake, then I might be screwed. But however, if the Valentina resolve, he will take one of my mana dogs or whatever. So I, in response, tap down my Resonator, so meaning he can't produce any color on his turn. And not only that, I tap down his Valentina as well, because the fact that I don't think I need the red boy at the moment, because if I do play red boy next turn, I need the extra red resource. Not in that I do not have extra resource, so I won't be using red boy for a while, and it's dead card until I get another red resource. So at this point, I just discarded to tap down my opponent's Resonator so I can attack him directly. So I have to take the risk. I have to take the risk that it's not a Lunar Lake on the battlefield, and it's not a Lunar Lake, so which is great for me, so I can drop all 4 my Sacred Beasts. So the risk versus reward that actually helped me now. So now I get a total of +7 back. No, +7 on the battlefield. So first of all, I get 4 Sacred Beasts, that's +4. So next I will draw a card from the Dragon, which is not +1, it's +5. I burn a card off the field with the Phoenix, that's another +1, so that's +6 at the moment. I bounce a card back to opponent's field, so he's losing field presence, that's another +4 for me. And obviously I'll get my Melfi back because I will most likely kill the Valentina. So trigger stack for him so he can see if he can react to it. But at the moment he's not reacting, so that's a good indication that face down card is not a Lunar Lake. So I killed his Valentina, bounce back his Gil Lapis, and then I get back my Melfi. So I'm strong, I have a strong field. His field has empty besides 1 standby. I have a Phoenix, I have a Tiger, I have a Turtle, I have a Dragon, I have Hulong, 1 Sacred Elf, and 1 Melfi on the battlefield. So I'm completely in a strong position at the moment. All he has to do is a face down standby, which I know for the fact that it hasn't triggered yet. So it could be the fact that so it's not a Lunar Lake, so I wonder what it is. So I was thinking this time it must be some kind of Resonator, so I'm expecting the Stealth Resonator. And it is the Stealth Resonator. He paid 1,000 life point to put a card from his deck to the face standby area. So I was looking, okay, he's putting card in the standby area. What could he actually put? And on top of my head it could be like, Lunar Lake is a bit too late now, so I'm expecting Flame Trap. Now Flame Trap is a standby card from the BFA set. So what it does is that if you control a red magic stone, which it does, and your opponent controls 4 more Resonator, it meets the requirement, flip it over, does 800 AoE damage directly to your opponent's field, which instantly kills my whole field. But for me, I didn't care because my Hulong is still alive. Not only that, I got all this resource on battlefield for free. So I'm not too scared and at all the moment, so I'm completely fine with that. So I know that I do have a lot more cards in my hand anyway, so I can just do a lot of stuff. Now the bad thing in my hand, I drew 2 of my Sacred Beasts, so I can't really do much about it. But however, I can play them manually if that is not a Flame Trap. So he passed his turn, I'm pretty sure, by leaving a lot of resource open. He passed his turn, I'm pretty sure, yep. He's thinking about play at the moment, so he doesn't have much option because I am having a demanding position at the moment. So I drew for turn and I drew the Silverwind Light and it wasn't anything he can respond with. So I'm like, okay, so it's not a Flame Trap then. So I'm very curious what that face down card is. So I pay another resource, tap my roll for another resource. So now he has a blocker. I want to get rid of that blocker, so I'm paying 2 resources and tapping my elves and dropping the Phoenix, doing 1,000 damage directly to the Resonator. But however, he does have a Lunar Lake, which is a search from the Resonator. But however, I do have the Silverwind Light in my hand. I cancel the play and killing it. So now his field is wide open. But however, he does have the Charlotte ability to tap down my board, which is completely fine with me because I know for the fact that, well, he's paying cards from his hand, so he's not gaining any benefit from it because, like, well, you can tap down my board, but I can still make you lose advantages, like card advantages. At the moment, he's discarding 2 cards, so he lost 2 cards when I didn't lose anything. So again, I'm in a strong position. So now I'm thinking, well, if you're not going to do anything against my other Resonator, it will definitely kill you. Because I'm going to swing for 400, but in response, I've used my Dragon's ability to pump all my other Sacred Beasts +2/+2, so doing 600 damage instead. Swing for 800, put him down to 12. Attack him direct for 6. Now, he can do something before my combat, but he didn't do anything, so he actually used a water transformation, or or whatever it's called, turning one of my resident into a 4/4 bear. So I was expecting him to target my phoenix or my turtle to turn to 4/4 bear so he can survive a bit more, but he actually targeted my Hulong. So I'm like, okay, he's targeting my Hulong, so meaning he might have a lightning strike in his hand to get rid of my Hulong. But I haven't seen anything happen at the moment. So he does have the water transformation in his graveyard, so he can definitely can stop it. So I attack him directly, and he actually skipped him while I was asking why don't you use that against me, because he knows for the fact that he can't do anything next turn. So that's the game, guys. So thank you for watching. Thank you, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.